guess the most famous videos when the two airplanes crash into each other and everyone has to bail out. That one was pretty freaky, but then I'm like, they're jumping and all of them made it down safely.
Whoa, when did that happen?
A couple years ago.
So 2 planes, just regular flights, or
no, actual skydiving planes.
Oh, okay.
What they were trying to do is 2 planes, each packed with jumpers. They were going to jump out and do like this choreographed jump. I don't know how it happened, but basically one plane was on top of the other, and they ended up colliding into each other, where the bottom plane got like snapped in half and went straight to the ground, and everyone got tossed out of that one because they were all preparing to jump. They were already kind of standing on the rails outside, so once the plane got hit, they all fucking got thrown or had a bail.
Mm-hmm.
But they had the parachutes and they deployed and everything. They made it down safely. The pilot was able to also jump out as the plane was falling, and he used his emergency parachute. And the second plane was damaged, but the pilot was able to land it.
Okay.
So,
and did the people jump from the second plane?
Mm-hmm.
So they jumped as well as well, I guess they were going to jump anyway.
Yeah, the video was gnarly. And then I was watching videos of where people's parachutes just completely fail.
Yeah.
And so I was thinking, like, let me see if that scares me out of it. And it didn't, because when you're jumping solo, like, you've been trained you're prepared for, everything that can go wrong, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And all they do, they cut the first one and go to the reserve, and then they're fine.
You go in there. Hi, ticket for one for Pedro. I'm here to do my first skydiving lesson. Okay, our plane's about to take off. I do the checks. We're up. I'm flying up. And then the guy I'm were you talking to the person that you were strapped to?
Yeah, the dude was super cool.
Yeah, I'm talking to whoever I'm strapped to. Hey man, how are you? Oh, good. Well, 50th jump of the day. You're going to be 51. Oh, cool. And then all of a sudden I hear oh shit. What is this part of the ride? Am I getting pranked? And then what's the voice or the noise that the pilots usually make? Hi, we're experiencing some technical difficulties. It seems that we've crashed with another plane and we're preparing for you guys to jump off. Have a nice day. And remember, when you fly Air Delta, you're going to have an alpha experience. All right. Goodbye.
Oh, shit.
Were a lot of those people new, or were they?
No, they were all solo jumpers. So they all licensed. There wasn't any tandems. There's another crazy one that is a tandem video. This 90-year-old lady skydived.
Mm-hmm.
And she was too small for the harness, and she almost fell through when the parachute deployed. And she was like holding on for dear life by her knees and just I think just her hands. And the dude was like actually kind of clutch, controlling the parachute and still trying to pull her up.
Right.
And now that little old lady held on until they got to the ground, and she was like, "Oh, fuck it, you have to live."
Yeah,
she wasn't even like tripping. So yeah, I watched like all the worst case scenario videos. Didn't really scare me out of it. I'm gonna do it.
Right.
I want to jump by myself. That would be. I want to experience that, and I think I'll do it over time, because it's kind of expensive to get it all done.
Yeah, all at once.
Yeah, so I'll do it over time. And then once you have your license, solo jumps are like $25.
It's not bad.
It's super cheap.
That's
I'm like,
really cheap.
Cool. It's just the initial,
Wait, but hold on. Have you ever been paragliding?
No.
Who was the Gracie brother that was a paraglider? Hickson.
Nope. Because Hickson's still alive.
Hoyler.
Hoyler's still alive.
Damn.
Holes?
Holes, was that? The one that passed away. Who was in his prime, who was considered the best?
Shit, I don't know.
Alright, so wasn't there conspiracy that he was paragliding, and that's how he passed away? He crashed into the mountain in a paragliding accident, and allegedly that's how he passed?
Something like that.
Well, anyway, I say that because when you were bringing up the story about the grandma who almost slipped out and she was like hanging on, I saw a video, something almost exactly the same except it was paragliding, and I think it was Switzerland or Holland. Holland. It was one of those two where two people started in the mountain, and same thing. You know how you're attached during skydiving, so they were attached as well. But I think there was two bars. I don't remember exactly how it was, but they were supposed to be attached. And in the video, they right before it starts, they sometimes they zoom in and they like have a red circle or an orange circle. You can see that the guy, he wasn't attached. So they start going, and kind of like how you had someone behind you, the instructor was attached to the rig, but the guy wasn't attached to his bar. And then they noticed it right away, which is cool. They're like 1 feet off the ground. No big deal. You're going like 10, 15 miles per hour, picking up speed. You could just let go and slide off. He hangs on. Cool. Okay. Now you're at 20 miles per hour. You're up 2-3 feet. Cool. You can still let go. Let go. He hangs on. All right. Now he's like 5-10 feet up. I mean, you could still let go. You might break a leg. I mean, whatever. You're at 25 miles per hour now. I mean, whatever. You got maybe like a house jump. You can still land on it. Maybe roll. You'll be fine. He still hangs on. And eventually, they start in a mountain, but they're on a hill. So eventually they like go over a forest, because I guess that's part of the experience where you're paragliding. You go off into, you see the forest, and you end on a village. It's in between the mountains, but there's a village at the bottom. And he just hangs on the whole time. He doesn't let go. He could have let go in the beginning, but I think he panicked. And I think instead of letting go, he gripped hard. So he's gripping the pole, and then he's gripping his instructor's like leg. And then the whole time it's like kind of, you see him slipping. And by the end, close to the end, I think he let go of either the bar or the guy. He was holding on to one thing by the end. Mm-hmm. But you can hear the instructor talking to the guy like, "Hey, buddy, crazy for your first time, huh?" Like just the instructor was cool, but he was trying to act cool to obviously calm the other guy down. And the other guy's panicking. "Oh no, I got a family. What am I going to do?" But not really making that much of a fit. Yeah. But you can hear it in his voice. And by the end of it, like it's almost like a movie. Like you see his grip slipping the whole time. It slips at the end, and he has one grip. And at the end, they go down from the mountain. They see the nice view. They're like coming down. I don't know how it was for you landing wise. For them, they were going down. They were about 10 feet off, and the guy's really slipping. He's like hanging on with fingers towards the very end, and they're going pretty fast. Like you can see as you get closer to the land in the video, you can see how fast they're actually going, because now you have something to relate it to. Mm-hmm. End of the story is he jumped off when he was like 2-3 feet away, and I think his only injury was either like a sprained leg or something. Sprained leg or arm, something like that. He was out for maybe a week or two. He was fine, but this all could have been avoided if he just let go in the beginning. But panic set in.